the issues that are in the game, of which there are many, you guys know.
Yep.
We can't wait any longer to take care of those, right? We need to get those things sorted before we release new content.
Yes.
We don't want that new content to have those issues.
Yep.
And we don't want the core game that we have right now to have those issues.
Us players can't wait any longer either. But anyways, guys, this is going to be a state of the game. I got a couple things I'm going to say in between, but I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do, then please drop that like button. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do.
But right now, the meta isn't fun, which is a problem.
And I see in the chat already some people saying balance the PvP and everything, and yeah, exactly. That's one of the aspects that makes PvP really unbalanced and not fun right now, because of this kind of meta. That is like, it's not as if you have one meta, but you actually have alternatives. Right now, you just don't. So
no, exactly. And I think
you do, but
I mean, and that's kind of the next thing on my list is the Deadeye hipfire thing, which would probably be the other. Well, I mean, there's kind of three things. You've got your sentry shotgun, you've got your Deadeye hipfire, and you also have Reclaimer.
Yeah.
Right? And all of these things lead to a not fun experience because either you're getting like locked by consumables and, you know, fire and explosions and these sorts of things, or you're being one shot, or you're just being hipfired at by someone running Deadeye. Which would be okay if you weren't being one shot.
Not fun, you're definitely right. It's not fun. It's not fun when you get one-shotted or two-shotted when you have no time to react at all and you're dead. I mean, it's just like the sticky bomb. I don't want to hear any hate, guys. I was doing PvE. This was not a PvP session, but it turned into a PvP session. I'll show you guys clips throughout this video, but these few clips are me getting my ass kicked by somebody running a shotgun, just to show you guys why this is so broken in the Dark Zone, and this is why it is not fun. Now, if you guys don't remember, in Modern Warfare 3, they had the dual FMG9s, and everybody ran them for a while, and then everybody stopped running them, but they're still OP as shit. And the reason that people didn't run them is because they know how much of a bitch move it was. So why doesn't that happen in the Dark Zone? I mean, so many people complain about the shotguns, but everybody runs it. You go into the Dark Zone now, 95% of people are running a friggin' shotgun build, and that's how pathetic it is right now. And that is why the Dark Zone is suffering. So, you know, I definitely hope that something happens sooner than October for this, because it's just the shotguns. But watch this clip real quick. I'm going to put it in slow motion. You guys got to tell me what is wrong with this clip right here. He's not even facing me by the time he gets his second shot off, but I'm dead. You know, that's something that has to be worked on as well. I think that could do with lag. It could do with the hip, or it could do with the accuracy assist. You know, it could do with a lot of things. But definitely right now, the shotguns right now are what break this game the most beyond anything else. But anyways, here's going to be more.
Update 1.4. Obviously, we have a lot of bug fixes to do. There's the skills. You know, there are things that shouldn't work like they do. Obviously, mobile covers still like in the background doing weird things, and you know, you guys know about smart cover being destroyed. Like these bugs that shouldn't exist. So we have to spend time on those things, and while they may not be, not all of them, game breaking, they're just annoying, and they shouldn't be in there, right?
It's all about the experience again. It's just like all these small things that have been, you know, lingering on the game for a while, and that you guys have been reporting for ages also. We want to really improve the experience. So all the small things that are very frustrating when you're playing and you're like, you know, you're trying to start your heal and then your heal actually has a delay and you die because of that. Or
and then none of your skills work.
Or or you put your smart cover and then suddenly like your friend actually destroys it by accident. All this kind of stuff, all the small bugs, all the small things like that are very frustrating with your experience. So we want to focus on this as much as possible.
And obviously similarly with some talents, you know, One is None still doing weird stuff. Not like it was before, but it's still not great. And then performance is something that we want to look at. There are some
performance
some
issue. I've seen somebody in the chat was asking about the Xbox stutter, for example. Yeah, all these kind of things also. This is also part of the experience. So it's all the things that come in the way of you actually enjoying the game. We are going to try to fix as many of them as we can.
You're right, those things should not be in the game, but there is plenty more that hasn't been talking about, and I think that they're aware of that, but this video is going to be bringing more to the table that are serious issues that didn't really get brought up. For the reason here, we're PvEing. I'm using Reclaimer because we're PvEing. I don't use this build. This was actually the first time I ever ran it. I just wanted to try it on PvE because I tried different builds all the time on PvE. But you know, like here we are, we're PvEing, you know, we're getting loot for the day or whatever, and then we get shot in the back, and then it turns into a PvP session. Of course, I don't have time to switch my build right now, so, you know, we got to kind of do what we're due is left. But this is another big bug in the game. Now, I know that people are pissed about, you know, Reclaimer. I mean, a lot of people were pissed about, you know, Reclaimer, or not even Reclaimer, they were pissed about fire bullets and explosive rounds as is, but then they go ahead and they add Reclaimer, which gives your whole teammates it. I don't understand either. It's good against PvE, but towards PvP, it's just really freaking annoying. And, you know, the developers are aware of that, and I got to give them props where props is due. I mean, the developers are working their ass off redoing this whole thing for 1.4, and you guys definitely got to give them credit for that because they're working on the game. The game is not dead yet, and the developers are going to be getting it to make it better. But look what these guys do right here. They go hide in a wall. You know, the wall breaching has always been an issue. I think they need to redo the walls as well to make sure people can't do this, because this is a bitch thing right here. I mean, how could somebody go rogue and then turn around and hide in a wall? Now, one of my friends said that one of these guys were a YouTuber. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'm gonna pull up their gamer tags. If you guys recognize any of them, then you guys know what to do. Also, I'll leave their gamer tags there so you guys can pause the video and report them if you wish, because this is an exploit. If you guys wish to do that. But you know, it comes into a lot of factors, guys. I mean, there's double teams, there's wall breaching, there's shotguns, and even if they just fix the shotguns, it's gonna make the DZ about 50 times better, because the shotguns right now run the dark zone, and I don't understand why so many people hate the shotguns, but then you walk into the dark zone and 90% of people are running shotguns. I mean, obviously some people that hate it run them themselves, and I understand, fight fire with fire. I understand that. But anyways, when is this coming out? That's what I want to know.
Free update 1.4 in October for everyone on all platforms at the same time. All right?
Now, honestly, I cannot wait till this patch. First of all, I want to say how to fix the AIs. You guys don't really need to buff them or nerf them. You guys can just leave them as they are. But what definitely needs to happen is you guys need to decrease the number of AIs in the dark zone, because it seems like every corner you pass, there are AIs everywhere. Behind you, in front of you, you're trying to fight a boss, you got other AIs rushing you with a shotgun. You know, that shit gets annoying. I don't remember the dark zone ever being like that. I really don't. So I think you guys added more AIs, and I don't know if that's the case or not, but recently, since 1.3, I've noticed a definite increase in the AIs in the dark zone, and I definitely think that they would be a lot better if there was just less of them, because it seems like no matter where you go, they're there. And also get rid of them near the safe houses, because it sucks when you come out of a safe house and you get dropped instantly by a fire guy or a shotgunner. You know, that shit gets annoying as well. So definitely just lower how many AIs are in the dark zone, and that will be fine. Now guys, I still love this game, but it's really hard for me to grind the dark zone right now, because I try not to pick up a shotgunner. I don't want to use a shotgun, and that's all that it is in the dark zone right now, and I hope you guys understand that. So when I play something else, you know, or something like that, you know, I hope you guys are here to support me as who I am, not just because of the game I play. Now, I'm not done with the Division. I still love the Division. I waited 3 years for this game, man, so, you know, I stick by the developers, and I wish the best, honestly. I hopefully do. And hopefully you guys learn something from this, and hopefully it gives you some, you know, enclosure that, you know, shit will be fixed in a matter of time. You know, it's just gonna take them a while, and I understand that, but in the meantime, I wish that they could do something at least. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoy. If you guys do, then please drop that like button. Show me some love. Show me some support. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, please do. And until next time, peace.